Hey there everyone, it's me again. It's Carpo, and this is Carpo Crafts, my woodworking, jewelry, resin, and various crafts channel, which will probably primarily focused on woodworking right now. But, oh, here come the sirens right on cue. It's perfect. I won't miss that if I ever move out to the farmland. So, I wanted to run through the basic progress of the guitar. As I said, I was going to share it each day, or at least every few days. When I'm working on it, I'll share it. And so over the last day, I got this neck built to match this Squire neck. I'm starting out, obviously, with something that's familiar. Today, I built myself a router jig and for putting in the truss rods. Then there will be a connection hole here. For those who don't know, a truss rod helps you to keep the neck bowing one way or the other. It's actually a double action truss rod, means it helps you if your neck starts to bend over time. So there's a little hole in here so you can adjust it. So this is going to have the same thing. And as soon as the truss rod is in, which I ordered under the wrong card, so it's delayed and all these problems, then this will be the fretboard, which I thought about using a dark wood, but I wanted to go with koa. It's a beautiful wood, and so this piece will eventually be rounded off to about, that roundness. So I'm just making sure that the hardware fits and everything, and then the last thing I really have to do on here is put the truss rod in, and then I have to plane down the back to get the round, the feel that I want, because all the backs are rounded, and the fretboard, which is the tricky part. Whoops. And I will not be using this old hardware. I was just using it to kind of sample out the holes. But once I get this fretboard marked out the way I want it, then I'll just use this simple fret saw, just a Japanese pole saw, make the marks where I want them, and put the frets in. But first I have to get it rounded. So, move on over here to the body, the main body of the guitar. Now, I've changed a couple things, but mostly I put a couple of strips through it. As you can see, I have these grooves right here. I'm going to leave some surprises for the end, but at any rate, try to get this stuff out. This is a piece of koa, and there will be one strip in here and one in here. And they're going to come up here and they're going to hug the neck. So, to show you, I made the neck with the sides, so they're meant to come all the way out. And I think it's going to look really cool. Now, I've been hand planing this. As I said, this is extremely dense mahogany. It's very difficult to work with. I mean, it's nearly impossible to carve. I ran it through the planer a few times, but I didn't want to destroy my planer blade or my router or anything, so you can see that sheen on there. I'm just getting that with my old Stanley. It's one of my favorite planes right here. It's a beaut. And it does the job. You just got to be patient. So I'm just, going back and forth and hand planing this thing and getting all the high spots out of it. And yeah, after that, I'm going to come in and do the pickups on it, router out, figure out, I might order some like Seymour Duncans. It's just a different type than the ones that were in there. Pop the bridge in, put the bolts in. I'm just a little nervous about doing the fretboard, but I know once I get it done, I'll say, hey, I could do that again. So, that's my update on progress, and yeah, not very much farther, but still a lot of work. Talk to y'all later.